So, welcome back, and thanks for tuning in again. I'm going to talk a little bit about anxiety and also energy, and actually we're going to do some energy work here together. So, if you're standing, I'm standing, I imagine that you're sitting, and I think for this exercise, since I'm also quite hypnotic, you maybe should sit down and listen to this and be in a situation so that if your head falls forward, that's perfectly okay. So that just shows me that you're meditating, and that's one of the important ways to get what you want in life rather than what you don't want, is to meditate. And why is that so important? Because meditation puts you in contact with your heart. It puts you in contact with the energy centers of your body. Now, so many people have anxiety, and certainly it's very sad to see it too in young kids. It's like they should be outside playing and just be happy and do all, I don't know, but it's like they're stressed with social media and seem to have so much in their lives, and they feel they have expectations of them. So people learn anxiety often from their parents, but it's basically, when you're anxious, you are projecting the wrong thoughts out into the future. Now, I don't know what your belief is about how we create our world, what we're looking at, how we create it. Maybe you don't believe that we create it at all. I believe that the thoughts that we have do in fact become our beliefs, and then our beliefs become how we act, and this becomes our vibration, what we send out, which attracts other people into our lives. So if you're putting anxious thoughts out there, anxious thoughts are thinking about things that you don't want in life. So, all of these things are spinning around. The question is which manifests and which don't. And the truth is, anxious thoughts have some feeling behind them, have some emotion. And a person can get stuck that they keep doing the same thing time and time again. In other words, if the issue is their attitude to money, they keep doing the same thing so that they set themselves up not to feel worthy or have self-esteem. So that is what happens to them. They keep having the same thing happen. So money just seems to fall through their hands, or it may be their health issues. And with pain, so much of pain is the expectation of pain. So if you think you're going to be in pain, the body thinks, oh, that's what they want, right? So you're manifesting more pain because of the expectation of it. So what we expect, what we believe, what we put out there with feeling is, in fact, in my belief systems, that does become your world. You attract like-minded souls into your world. So the question is how do you get beyond anxiety? Now, there are all kinds of tools for anxiety, and it's usually about learning some different things. And the most important thing is not to tolerate it. Go, no, swish, I don't want this. You need to pattern interrupt that thinking. And I think the best way to do it is just to learn how to meditate and spend time in meditation so that you really do visualize your future and bring great energy and emotion into that. So that anxious thoughts, you just don't tolerate them and you put them away. And when you have them, you say, no, I don't want them. I'm not going to tolerate. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to learn something else. So why don't we learn something else now, right? Good idea. All right, what I'm doing now is a technique that I use for anxiety. Anxiety is also tunnel vision. People in anxiety, it's like, oh my God, everything just closes down. It's like the fight and flight response. But the fight and flight response has now been exaggerated to include, bosses that irritate us, people who irritate us in traffic, and all those kinds of anxiety events which tend to circulate in the brain, and then people are going out and looking for it again. They're looking in their world for more references towards that. So whether they like it or not, they're attracting more anxiety. And that is stress, that's pressure, and we know very much how that affects the body, but it's also because they're beginning to think. They can't really get out of their way. The anxiety is pinched off those other really good thoughts, because there are other thoughts in there that are passionate, that are creative, that are spiritual, that are about love, and that's where you need to create from. So if you're sitting now and you want to follow and just close your eyes, that's fine. But what we're going to do is we're going to circulate some energy and through the feet and then down through the head. So you can actually feel this energy within your body. So we have energy meridians and we have energy centers within our body. So what I want you to do now is, if you're sitting, just to breathe with me. Breathing is so important. Breathing is the way that we can get in contact with our bodies. So breathing in now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and feeling your diaphragm lift. That's right, that's a good breath. And out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now imagining energy coming up from a green pearl in the center of the earth, bringing that energy up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now down, out through your hands, and feel the energy come up into your body, into your shoulders, and down out through your hands. And maybe you have tingling in your fingertips now, warmth in the palms of your hands. And this time bring the energy up again, that green loving energy, to your heart, and feel your heart expand. And at the same time now, bring bright white light in through your crown chakra, Feel that bright white light coming in as it meets the heart chakra, and feel that just beautiful energy now that comes from an energy and passionate place, and feel your heart energy go out into the world, because that is your vibe. That's what you get when you come from that place and you take those thoughts, what you're passionate about, what you love, what you want. And those thoughts lead to more thoughts, lead to belief, lead to feelings of worthiness, lead to self-love, and all of those things. And most importantly, they lead to gratitude. So it is that vibe that you want. And now, as you open up your eyes, just notice that your peripheral vision is in fact wide open. And see how my hands, you could put your hands up like this, and notice how wide open your peripheral vision is. It's like mine has opened way up. Now, when you're in this state, it's really very hard to do anxiety with your peripheral vision open. That's your spiritual vision. So open it up and allow those thoughts to percolate. And when you fall asleep at night, do this exercise, feeling the energy come up through your body and then down out through your hands, and then feeling the energy coming in through your divinity, down through your throat chakra right here and down into your heart, and feel that healing go through your body. And feel that before you go to sleep at night, so all of your cells feel bathed in white light. And then lie there and allow those thoughts, which are your desires, to come to fruition, and think of the creative ideas that come, and realize as you do this process, you have actively stopped that feeling of, those thoughts about anxious thoughts. You've stopped it, you've swished it, you've done something else, you've changed it, you interrupted it. So at that moment, you've conquered it. And the more you do that, the more those thoughts will go away, and you will have a really good tool just to breathe and bring the energy up through your body and down, and again, bring that white light in through your head. So thanks for listening. Don't forget to watch the other videos here on energy and on the law of attraction. Thank you.